What's up guys, it's Carefree Llama, and today we're going to be looking at how to defeat the dogs here in the Pleasure Gardens. And first thing you're going to do when you enter this area is just kind of clear all the ads here, make sure they're all dead, pick up the ammo that they drop because there's a lot of yellow bars and you need that heavy ammo later. And then you're going to separate into two teams. One team is going to be taking the relics, there's two of them, so one on the left, one on the right. And then the other team is going to be grabbing orbs, and all four of them are going to stick together down below. Normally we dedicate one person to lead. So the flowers all have different names depending on what group you're playing with. For us, we had the ones on the right were called R1, which is the closest to the safe room. R2 and R3 get progressively further away. And then we have one in the caves that we called Cave. And then on the left, there's L1, L2, L3, which a lot of people call Golden Head, and then one in the trees that's just called Trees. So there's 8 flowers total, but only 6 dogs. So it's important to realize some flowers won't have a dog come to them during that phase. As we play this, the person holding the relic will call out which one of the purple flowers is blooming. At that point, everybody with the purple orbs will run to that flower. And as they're all gathered up, the person with the relic who has to stand in one of these sun rays will shoot the flower. And when that happens, it'll give a buff to everyone holding the orbs that will help them with the defeating of the dogs later. So the best way to do this is the people down below need to be told by the people holding the relics where the dogs are at, because sometimes you can't see the dog that will spot you unless you're kind of told where they're at. As soon as the relic holder shoots a flower, Cabal are going to spawn that they need to take out before they jump down with the other players. It's very easy as long as you remember to take them out. And the players will go back and forth from left to right, or maybe stay twice on right, twice on left, depending on which flowers are up. So the relic holders need to jump around and make sure they know which ones are up and call it out to the people below. If the dogs happen to see the people down below, they will start to howl. When they howl, they go to very specific locations. And there are 6 different dogs and 6 different locations that they will go to every single time. Those 6 locations are R1, R2, R3, L1, Trees, and L3 or Golden Head. So the best way to do this is to dedicate a dog per person in the fire team and make sure that they damage them during the damage phase as much as possible. Once they spot you and begin to howl, that's the damage phase. Everyone will drop the orbs, the relics will be dropped, and you'll just jump down to where your dog is and damage it as much as you can. Now don't stay too long, because eventually the doors in the safe room shut and everybody outside of the safe room, which is where you began this encounter, will die. So be sure you damage as much as you can, but an important thing to note is you don't necessarily kill them. There are a couple different types of damage phases. One is you just simply damage and get them down as much as you can, and second is an actual kill phase. The reason you do it this way is if you kill a dog and don't kill every single dog that round, they'll respawn with full health. So you just want to damage them all as much as possible, and then when the kill phase comes, then you do everything you can to kill that dog. And when the kill phase comes, if yours isn't going to die and you see that you need help, call out your location so that everybody can come over and help as soon as they're done with theirs. Don't be afraid to ask for help on this one. You don't have to carry the team with your dog. If you're not able to kill it, it's no big deal. Everyone else can help. So do this a couple times. You can do it up to 3 phases and easily kill the dog, or if you want to push it and do 2, it's also easy if you have enough damage. Get the stack as high as you possibly can. Each time all 4 of you are near a flower when it gets destroyed, you get a 12 stack buff. We normally like to attack at 36, 48's even better, and 60's even better than that. So just be ready, get as many flowers as you can, and damage those dogs as fast as possible. And once the 6th dog is dead, you win this encounter, you get the loot, and you move on to the next phase.
He's gonna hump you, Joel. Oh God, he's gonna I'll take him.